Hey folks, I'm HP's Dr. Pink. Today I'm gonna talk about On Broadway by George Benson. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. This way you get informed when new videos are uploaded or live streams are taking place. Yeah, so let's get started. For those who don't know the song, probably pretty much of you, it's a really cool song. I'm gonna play for you. Now it starts. Yeah, stuff like that. So what you heard now was first the melody, which is basically it's the one which is sang by George Benson, but we keep it instrumental. We're going to play the melody, and then this line here, this line which he plays, but he scats it. So if you want to do the scatting, be my guest. I also try to do the scatting. And so in this tutorial, we're first going to learn the rhythm guitar, then the melody, then the scat line, and then I'm going to give you some improvisation tricks. So it's going to be a pretty extended tutorial, but for sure worth going through this because it's a really cool tune to improvise on, and you get some cool ideas how to work with major pentatonics and also get some ideas how you do scatting. Scatting is really, you know what I mean. So let's get started. The rhythm guitar is basically one riff, it's this one here. So, what is it exactly? The song starts in the key of B. And we're not doing this in the tutorial, but I can already tell you, is one chorus in B and then it moves up half step, so the next chorus will be the whole thing one fret above in C, then one fret above in D flat, one fret above, then again in D. So, but we only do the version in B, and the riff is pretty simple. It starts here, second fret, fourth fret, hammer on, and then power chord for 4, 2, this one here, the other power chord here, 2, 2. And from the rhythm it's pretty simple, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this comes on 4 and 260 notes. Then again. Then it's pretty much the same thing. So a second time first time is 1, 2 and 3, 4. So first is on the 1 and the other one is on 2 and. Second time is 1, 2 and 3, 4. So, and that's basically what happens. It's really simple. I think it's played 4 times depending how long the intro takes. Then we move up to E. So we go in the same fret, same thing here. But now it's a little bit second time we played. Now we move up here from the 9th, 10th, 11th fret, and the rhythm figure is a very common figure in fusion, funk, or whatever jazz, smooth jazz, is on 1, and this one comes on the last 16 note of 1, and this comes on 2 and 1, 1. Then you keep this. So the whole thing is Now let's play with the track. It's probably more fun. Now one chorus is over. Yeah, the form is a little bit special, but that's how the whole thing works. Now we come to the melody. Melody, I already announced it. We played in B major pentatonics. This would be this one here. 7th fret, 4th fret, 6th fret, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 7, 4, 7. And the melody goes like this. We start here in the 4th fret, 4, up first plate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like this. So it's really simple. 4, 4, 6, 7, 4, 4, 6, 6, 4, 4, and 6, 4. Now the rhythm is a bit, it starts on 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And from then on it's going to be offbeat. So it starts on 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It's like this. Or variations of it. I mean, if you listen to the original song, it's sometimes variated. But basically that's how it's played. You play that here, and then when it goes to E, you just move the whole thing up in the 9th fret. Oh no, wait, sorry. Yeah, nice, sorry. And then you make the movement of the chords, this one here, just with a single note. And then we go back to the melody down. Let's play the whole thing. I'm lazy because it just started here. Now I'm gonna start. 1, 2, 3. Now it goes over here to E. That's the whole thing again. Yeah, and so on. So that will be the melody. It's very simple. Now after the melody comes the scatting line. And this is also giving us an idea how the improvisation can be. Starting we're again in the B major pentatonic, but now in the improvisation we're using B mixolydian, so this would be this scale here. Here 7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 7. And the little scat figure moves here. So 2, 4, 4, 5, 7. Just up the scale. And then pull off. Back down the scale. 5, 4, 7, 5. Sorry, 7, 4, and then 7. It's like this, sorry. Yeah. So, and I try to scat it. And then you're pretty much George Benson. That's how it works. Yeah, and so on. So that will be the melody line. Now let's enter the improvisation. That's probably the hardest part because the rest is really simple to play. I want to keep it simple here. On the B, on the first part, we play, as I already said, B mixolydian, but mixolydian doesn't mean you play scale up, scale down. You somehow, you can keep it simple. The best would be if you can play the pentatonics as 60 notes to this backing track. Pretty fast. Because more or less you need this speed a little bit. But try to get this speed. I made another tutorial where I talked about a certain speed in smooth jazz, but it's also like for funky or fusion type of jazz guitar. Same thing, you need a certain speed. And now you can more or less work around this little figure. I'll give you an example. You make the figure. Yeah. So this works on the first part. You play this little line and then add some major pentatonic. Of course, that's not really the holy grail of the jazz guitar improvisation in this case, but I want to make it easy for you guys which are really new to this genre or to this kind of playing, because of course you can play really hard stuff, and George Benson is really master of jazz guitar, which a lot of people probably never knew because he did this singing stuff with strings, and but his jazz guitar skills are really awesome, or were really awesome. So you can keep it simple, really. What always works, this little lick, this one here, 4, 6, 7, or here with the blue note here, something around this, but in the speed. And when it goes to E, you can go up either in the B minor blues scale here in the 7th fret, or in the E major thing, you move it up 2 frets more. But that doesn't really sound so cool. I would go for the minor blues scale. Let's check it out. Stuff like that. Work around this little blue note here And also you can play runs in 60 notes. And the trick is you don't start on the first 6 notes, you start on the second one. So 1. So then this will be the first note of the next 16 note block. Something like this. I'm going to show you. So you can make a short phrase, but start it on the second 60 notes of the phrase. If you're able, of course, to play longer runs in the pentatonics, it's also cool. But as I said, the speed, in this case, I think it's 100 BPM. It's still not so fast, but it's really pretty fast. And you need to have your things together, otherwise it doesn't work so smooth. You know what I mean? It's really somehow a little bit of challenge. So if this is too hard for you, just stick for the melody and work around the melody, and then you're pretty fine here to go for this. I give you now an example. I play the melody, then the skating line, and out of this I get into the improvisation, that you get an idea how the whole thing can work. So now is the melody. Now comes the scatting part. Yeah, folks, that was On Broadway by George Benson, and I took the improvisation at the end and also into the masterclass section, just get an idea where you could go, but basically work around the main melody, get out of it over the scatting line, and then use the major pentatonics with this little phrasing trick which I showed you, and then you're already pretty fine to go. You don't need to go so much into extremes on this track here. That's basically my advice here. But if you're not sure, check my jazz guitar playlist. There are tutorials about phrasing tricks to get you more into this topic. I cannot put all topics into one video each time, because otherwise they're gonna get, like, especially on jazz guitar, then because otherwise it goes like two hours long, the videos. So it's just learn the rhythm guitar, the melody, the scatting line, and then go for a little bit for improvisation. These are the goals here. Good. One more to say: if you want to download the backing track and the tabs, they're available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Go there; it's really cool. Join there. It's worth the money you have to pay. The $5 per month. It's really cheap. If you want to support the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, check the links in the description box. There are several ways how you can support me and Dr. Pink in these times of Corona. We also got into problems. Even a lot of people think we are famous. Probably we are famous, but still, we also had the lockdown. Yeah. Yeah, that's more what I wanted to say. If you want to write me a review, you find the HPCrazy Guitar Academy in Google Maps. Write me one there. We would really appreciate it. Yeah. So, Dr. Pink, what more to say? Yeah, Dr. Pink wants to do more wild jazz, but it's not part of this tutorial, so subscribe to the channel and make sure you don't miss one of the episodes in jazz guitar. So me and Dr. Pink are signing off.